Hi guys, Keith Darkenberg Farms. I'm in the pack house today, and today I'm going to show you one of my biggest tricks for being able to produce lettuce all season, especially when it gets really cold and everything freezes outside. So let me show you. Also, as a reminder, every third Thursday of the month we do a live Q&A to answer all your questions and talk about what's going on the farm. That's the third Thursday every month at 5 p.m. Central Time. Also, don't forget to go over to arkenbergfarms.com, scroll down the bottom, digital tools and training. Got a bunch of cool spreadsheets down there. Then finally, we are booking Mother Earth News Fairs this year. I'm going to be at all four of them. We're going to be doing Texas, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Lawrence, Kansas. While I'm there, I'm going to be setting up some consult times to set up an hour to go over whatever you'd like to discuss on your farm. I will be getting ready to start booking those. They'll be on the website as well. So hope to see you all there and help everybody out as much as possible. So if you recall, 1 month ago, almost to the day, I think I'm a couple days off, we went in and harvested a bunch of stuff from the greenhouse before it really froze. I was really worried that it was going to freeze so bad we were going to lose everything in the greenhouse. We harvested out a bunch of leaf lettuce, and then we harvested out a bunch of heads, which I still actually have in the walk-in here. And this is where the true trick comes into play. This is actually a tip that Michael Kilpatrick gave me and how they used to do it on the farm up north. They harvest out their heads in full heads, just like this. This is 1 month old lettuce. The only spot it's showing its age is right there on the bottom. So we have our 1 month old lettuce heads. This only works during the winter because these have been hardened off and they have lots of sugars and lots of preservatives in them to get them through the winter. But I mean, just even looking around the base, this one is harvested a little low. It looks like we've got one bad leaf there. And that's about it. I usually find a couple more here and there. You really got to kind of look at them because they get moisture down in them. And these, you have to remember, these are still alive, so they still can contact diseases inside of the walk-in. So you got to really watch them for lettuce drop too. That's like one of the biggest ones. But basically, I've got my head. Now I'm going to harvest it in the field. Cut the stump off. There's my lettuce. Just like that. We'll go through and repeat for everything we've got in our tote. See, here's what you see a lot of times. You will get little areas like this. And a lot of that's actually because when I cut these heads out, I cut them a little bit low. I did that on purpose because I wanted to try to get as much out of there as possible, but I knew I would have some of those issues down on the bottom leaves. It's typically only on the bottom leaves. See, there's another one there. You do not want that in your lettuce. Again, search through the top, make sure everything else looks good, because you will find the occasional one or two, just like that, in the center where they just don't look very good. So you just break them out. And then you make your cut. And the great way about doing it this way is, now you have a nice fresh end on your lettuce. Instead of having the brown nubs that you end up with, all your leaf lettuce when you cut it will look like that in about 2 weeks. It's still perfectly fine, but it kind of turns off some of the customers. A lot of the customers we have right now are well aware of what lettuce quality should be like this year or this time of year. So they're really just grateful to have lettuce this time of year because we are the only people in our area that can pull this off. I don't know of another farm that does this. See, there's a couple more bad leaves. That's what's left of a butterhead. Butterheads don't hold up quite as well. The sweets do a lot better. See, there's some nastiness. And again, I mean, you really expect to see this because a lot of this stuff, well, all of this stuff, it's a month old already. I mean, imagine what your bag of lettuce from the grocery store looks like in a month. So that kind of gives you an idea of how old that lettuce is. They also spray a lot of things on there to keep the tips from browning. That's what I'm actually losing quite a bit more. But it's also the one at the very bottom of the tote. I have actually been cutting on this now for about a week, using it for sale. The taste is exactly the same. It still tastes great, just like all of our leaf lettuce always does. So there's what, 4, maybe 5 heads there. Throw it on a scale. 1¼ pounds. Not bad. I get better yield out of the field because I'm able to group it better and hold it, and I'm not losing stuff like those ones on the bottom of the tote. So I'm going to repeat, do wash and pack, and keep going. Literally just as easy as that. 30-day-old lettuce from the field, harvested in heads, pulled out, strip the leaves off on the outside that look bad, cut it off the stump like you would regularly, wash, spin, rinse, dry, whatever. Repeat, pack in bags, done. Simple as that. Again, that only works in the middle of winter. Your lettuce has to be hardened off and it has to be cooled for an extended period of time in the field before that'll actually work. If you take a head that's just hotter than heck from 90-degree summer day, cut it off, throw it in your walk-in, you get 2 weeks out of it. That's it. It starts to wilt and just melt immediately. We have that benefit of this time of year, everything's got more sugars in it, more glycol. So it acts like antifreeze, preservative, whatever you want to call it. It's what gives everything a sweeter taste during the winter. And that's what enables me to do that trick with the walk-in. So, just a reminder again, tonight would be the 3rd Thursday of the month. We'll do our live Q&A at 5 o'clock Central Time. Also, don't forget, I got the membership portion of the YouTube page up and going. Got a lot of cool benefits with that. First level is just supporter. Second level, you get access to all my digital tools and training. Third level, you get a half hour of consulting every month with me to go over whatever topic you want to. So, as always, hope y'all liked what you saw today and thought it was useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day.
Gigi.